Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. As you saw there, we just started FSD from a stop using the touchscreen. Pretty nice feature. So today we got 4 inches of snow, which was nice. We haven't had snow for a while. Alaska or Anchorage has been terrible winter, not much snow at all, more rain than snow. So we're riding with FSD 13.2.8. Currently it's in hurry mode, because it's just more like regular driving. But it did good. I mean, obviously you can see the road somewhat coming through the driveway. It did go a little bit on the edge of the driveway, but it was no big deal. There was plenty of shoulder for. So the snow completely surprised me. I haven't been paying attention to the weather. In just 2 days prior, I took my snow tires off. So today we're driving with stock tires, which are Continental Pro Contact RX, and yeah, we'll see how they do. My regular winter tires did amazing. The Michelin X Ice SUV, they were outstanding tires. Unfortunately, we didn't have much snow, so I couldn't really enjoy them that much. But so yeah, so far as the FSD is going good. And I realized that it was on hurry mode, and hurry mode doesn't work on icy conditions. So here at the intersection, I do change it to chill mode because because obviously when you're driving in snowy conditions, you have to slow down and be a little more cautious because stopping distances are a lot longer than normal. Overall, though, the whole commute was pretty good. So again, we're driving a 2025 Model Y all-wheel drive, long range, and the headlights I love the headlights. They're super bright. They are matrix headlights, so you can see. I don't think you can really see them here. Sometimes you can see like lines where probably each line of LEDs, projects on the snow. But otherwise, they're super bright, really nice. And they're automatic headlights, so they dim when somebody's coming and then turn on brights when nobody's there. It does pretty good. It switches on and off. Never seen it make a mistake. Sometimes it'll go on low beams when it really doesn't need to, but it's no big deal because it's automatic. As you can see, the Alaska roads are very bumpy. Up where I live, there's a lot of clay in the soil, so there's a lot of frost heaving or frost heaves. And obviously in the winter, it's worse because in the summer they pave it and it's nice and flat, and in the wintertime, certain spots heave more than others, and then you get these huge bumps. These bumps are so big, the kids have names for them. I think the one we just passed, which is a really big one, is called Big Bertha. So one version ago, FSD had a problem. Sometimes if the oncoming traffic had really bright lights, certain times FSD would go blind and it would tell you to take over. Haven't had that happen on any of the rides with the new version. But one thing it doesn't do very well, we'll see up here in a little bit, but it comes to this intersection and people supposed to be coming down the road at 45 miles an hour, but sometimes, people are speeding maybe up to 55 miles an hour. FSD will commonly pull in front of people that are going really fast. It's almost like FSD is not calculating the speed and determining how much time it has available. So I've had people had to brake really hard so they wouldn't crash into me. And I've had one guy in a pickup truck who got a little aggravated by FSD, and that FSD pulled out in front of him. And I hit the juice pedal because it was pretty close. But this vehicle is pretty fast. And so I got up to speed, no problem. But this guy hit his gas, went flying past me illegally. And then, of course, he showed me that I was number one by giving me the finger. But I just thought that was funny that he was willing to break the law to show me his frustration. But yeah, here's where FSD is pulled out in front of people quite a bit. And it's interesting, it stops right around here. And as a human, you can't see what's up the road. Normally, you have to go way up there like that previous car did. Can't see in my mirror, but it did pull out in front of a vehicle. But yeah, every day it does this, and rarely does it do it well. Usually goes where a normal person would not jump in front of the vehicle. So yeah, none of the roads have been cleaned, as you can see, and they are pretty slick. Well, as you'll see, it's pretty slick because the car does start sliding around. When I'm not driving, it's kind of hard to tell how bad the roads are. But as you'll see, I saw the cars in front of me sliding, and then FSD slid just as bad. So the time, I don't know if you can see out there on the screen, but it should be around 7:30 in the morning. So in Alaska, we've been gaining a lot of daylight, but it's still dark in the morning. It was interesting since we haven't had a whole lot of snow in the wintertime. The roads were plowed pretty quickly. I mean, obviously not quick enough because we're driving on snow, but um, quicker than normal, I would say. But yeah, here's the first one. You can see that car kind of slid. FSD slid, asked me to take over, and I did. I mean, FSD straightened it out fine, but it didn't give it any more juice, and so I had to take over with the juice. And I guess I should try it to see it, just give it juice and see if it still turns when the screen is red like that. I would assume it would, but okay, so here we're coming around a corner. As you can see, the person in front of us took it inside corner because they know they're going to slide. FSD was on the outside and it slid, and luckily we didn't hit the curb. So it asked me to take over. As you can see, I had to jerk it pretty good to get it out of FSD. So FSD is still trying to turn, even though it's saying take over, but it cuts off on the juice pedal. It doesn't accelerate anymore, so you have to just jump on it. And right back there, I let it go as far as I could before backing up traffic, or I didn't want somebody to rear end me. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, FSD had those two little interventions, and I thought it did pretty good. Unfortunately, when it says take over, like I said, it cuts off the juice, and so you have to be there and available. But I think if FSD was not supervised, I think it would have did good in both of those situations because it recovered nicely. So yeah, good job, FSD. So FSD also did pretty good with the follow distance. I mean, obviously, when you have slick roads, you want to have a few car lengths in front of you. And obviously, the slipperier the roads, the more distance you want. And FSD did pretty good. And even going through that intersection, I think it made a pretty good judgment, better than previous versions. Hey guys, thanks for watching the whole video. Leave like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll have some more videos out soon. And if you know how to change the mode on your GoPro so it doesn't change the camera angle like that, like when I turn, watch the camera, it'll move. I don't know how to turn that off. So if you have any way of correcting that, please let me know. So here coming into the final parking spot, again, FSD just randomly parks, and this day it just parked right there, even though there's a bunch of places to park. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for sticking around.